Exhibit A.
I wanted to discuss women today, girls in Russia, compared to
Okay.
here. First, if you remember, before you came to Russia, what did you think about Russian girls? What was your image of Russian girls? Did it change when you actually came and saw?
Okay. Personally, well, like here in the U.S., we have the stereotype that Russian girls are very beautiful, and yeah, stereotype. Well, I mean, like some are, of course. Exhibit A. Others not so much. So I think a lot of it actually goes back to like James Bond, like that James Bond, like the Bond girl. This idea that there's this foreign, beautiful woman who's like intelligent, smart, and beautiful. But yes, I think a lot of Americans kind of have that image in their head, especially when they think of like Russian women. That, and there's also the other, the other stereotype of like the Russian mail order bride. So beautiful, but kind of gold digging, essentially.
I am telling you, that woman is, how do you say, a gold digger.
Which again, stereotype, not always true.
Okay, so and then you come to Russia and you see girls around. Did it change your mind?
My mind did change. Well, I guess it did and it didn't, because I was given some, I'm gonna say, bad advice from a guy that I met in Russia, which was basically because at the time I was single, and so this guy who actually sold hats, probably still sells hats, he told me that if I wanted to find a girl in Russia, all I needed to do was go to a club, buy a couple bottles of wine, tell them I'm American, and then I was set. So I didn't do that because I don't like wine. But it might have been like him kind of like recognizing the stereotype and kind of like feeding it. But for the most part, they're just typical. I'm gonna make this sound bad. They're just typical women. Just like normal women. Most of the ones that I met were actually through work, co-workers, like other teachers.
In comparison to girls here, what are the most striking differences?
So the one that like really sticks out to me, maybe because I'm a guy, was how they dress. Like women in Russia, like actually they dress up. Like
Dress to kill.
Yeah. Here, like we have this like Walmart mentality. Like you can wear like whatever you want to Walmart. And you remember like I'm going to offend
Oh my
some people here,
goodness.
like the hippie girl. With,
We were in the frozen section, frozen berries and stuff section, and here comes this girl. It was summer, I guess, or was it like fall?
I think there was still snow on the ground, so maybe like April.
Come on, it was kind of cold, yeah. And she was
Yeah.
wearing some pants, short pants, and absolutely barefoot. It doesn't matter what she was wearing here. I guess it was a t-shirt, but
Yeah, and like barefoot, like no sandals,
nothing,
no shoes, just
nothing, just
bare
barefoot.
feet on Walmart floor.
As if she was at her kitchen, going to the fridge. The same, like she went, grabbed something, went. Everybody was staring at her. People were talking like, "What is she wearing?" I'm like, "No, what is she wearing?" People were talking that she was kind of cold for the weather.
But yeah.
But yeah, it is something.
Even though
Like her legs were unshaven for
It doesn't matter.
an undetermined amount of time, which was probably keeping her quite warm.
But yeah, like in Russia, like you never saw that.
I think Russia and America in this case, they're two extremes. Seriously, like one extreme being dressing too much and sometimes inappropriately for the occasion. I wouldn't say that you have to put on the crappiest things to clothes to go somewhere shopping, but you don't have to have a full makeup, and everything to just go, not like shopping to the mall, okay, maybe you'll see some friends and maybe you will, I don't know, you need to look pretty. But if you go to a convenience store in your building, just down several floors, why do you have to dress up? It's just a waste of time. Here it seems that women are they're completely different. They don't care, which is good, because I think that Russian women are a bit uptight about that. That's why they may dress up. But here it seems that women are a bit too confident. What about this characteristic? Not the physical appearance, but temperament or the way people behave, women, I mean. Is it different to you?
It's kind of hard to tell, because my view of women here has changed quite a bit, like in the last year or so. Like I think a lot of the Russian women that I did meet seemed more sure of themselves. But again, that might have just been like my own personal experience, and maybe the fact that a lot of the actually almost all of the Russian women that I really met had steady jobs that they more or less seemed to like, and that it required some kind of skill too. Whereas here, like I've got kind of a wider spectrum of knowledge of like women here.
Some women being gold diggers, that's why, I mean, that is the stereotype about Russian women. It actually goes back to a very common situation that I had here, in which people would, when I worked at the store, people would just ask me a question if I always thought about coming to America, if I always dreamt about it, if it was the whole goal of my life, I guess. Before that like everybody wants to live in America.
Yeah, that is kind of like a common viewpoint that Americans have. We're very proud of our country, so we sometimes tend to take it a little bit too far by like having red, white, and blue everything, and then like of course assuming that everybody else in the world wants to not only come here but then immediately become American.
So I'm doing this boring job here. I work as a cashier at a store right next to a house. And several customers asked me this question about, I've always dreamt to come here. Yeah, I've always dreamt of being a cashier, especially after going to university and having a job that I love, and being cashier after that, it's I don't know, it's unbelievable. Of course I would be pissed, but I have to be nice, so I would say something like, yeah, America's good, cool, love America.